Ciao fellas, xoxo here with another video, and today I'm gonna give you some update on my progressions in the body by rings journey. So this will be the review of the phase 2 of the body by rings by FitnessFAQs. So this is the continuation of the last body by rings video that was on phase 1. So if you haven't seen it, it's here in the eye. Yeah, I think that's there. So be sure to check it out, and it will also be on the end credits in the last 20 seconds, so you can watch this video and then that video, but it should be in order like phase 1 then phase 2, because 2 is after 1. So let me start off with an exercise that was introduced in this phase, and that is the Bulgarian Dip, which is really great exercise for growing your lower backs and also for your triceps. But because it puts the elbows out, it's really dangerous exercise, and because it puts a lot of stress on the shoulder joint. So before you do this exercise, be sure to watch the full tutorial on this from Daniel, and maybe watch it a few times because it's a really dangerous exercise. Really, you can hurt your shoulders. And also be sure to do a proper warm-up and some dynamic stretching before this, and don't underestimate the rotator cuff exercises. You need to do a lot of rotator cuff exercises before you hop on this exercise, because as I said, it puts a lot of stress on the shoulder joint. So now we can go into the phase itself. It's really great because it becomes gradually more and more challenging, which is how your program should be structured. I'm not impressed because I was expecting it. It's Daniel FitnessFAQs, the best of best. And also what I need to put in this pros is the handstand progression programming, because he has great handstand progression programming. I don't know if I can say it, but hopefully yeah. Okay, I will just put, somehow I'll just say it so that it doesn't expose the program itself, but basically from the beginning you have the first, which is the pike push-up. So that's the first progression of the handstand push-ups. You also work there on handstand hold with one exercise, so basically the wall handstand hold. Just variation of it, so that I don't say what exact exercises he uses, and you can buy the program. And as the program goes on in phase 2, you have the harder pike push-up variation, and you have again some work on the handstand hold, some harder one. And in the last phase you have the wall handstand push-ups, and again the harder pike push-up variation, and then you have again some work on the handstand hold. So that is really great programming of the handstand progressions, and it is also really customizable, so that if you are currently at some harder handstand variation, for example, you're in the wall handstand push-ups, so instead of the pike push-ups you do the wall handstand push-ups. That's how I did it, and that's one of my changes to it, and but we'll get to my changes later. First we need to get to some cons. Yeah, I don't want to say damn cons, but yeah, I would do more variety on the push days, because the pull days are done great. There's absolute great variety still, like changing, but on the push days, especially the push day 1, gets kinda repeating, because it's basically the same week from phase 1, just added one exercise, and I looked already in phase 3 and it's basically just the same, just they're switched on the Bulgarian dips, like instead of the normal ring dips, so that's good. Then there's wall handstand push-ups in the beginning, 20 minutes of it, but apart from that, it's kinda repeating, and some easier exercises kinda gets repeating. So probably in phase 3 during bench dip and on the body by biceps curl, I will probably add some weight, so that it's more challenging and more enjoyable for me. But yeah, you can add weight even on the ring exercises, so it's not a big problem. There's just one problem that I kind of figure out till in the last few weeks of the phase 2. But considering when I started the phase 2, I wanted to put this in the pros, that the first push day is basically the same, because I didn't get bored on it on the end of the phase 1. But I can imagine if somebody did, I shortened the phase 1, so if somebody did the full phase 1, I can imagine that it can get kinda annoying, and yeah, I would add more variety on the push days. And now if we get to my changes, so again on the push days I do planche progressions. So I started basically in the last phase, so there's not much progression. I just hold the very first tackle planche for a longer time. I think now it's like 15 seconds. I aim for 20, and then I will try to move on to harder progression. But I'm thinking I have just these like push-up bars that I use as parallels, and They are kinda like not high from the ground enough. So I'm thinking of building parallels from the PVC tube. Let me know if it's a good idea or if you think that it's enough on the push-up bars to do it. And the another change on the push day, as I said, is the handstand progression. Instead of the elevated pike push-ups, I do the wall handstand push-up. And also there's one exercise that basically trains on the wall handstand hold. And I mostly do just the wall handstand hold and few of the exercises that are there, so that I train on the freestanding handstand, because I'm really trying now to really make the freestanding handstand. And on the pull day, as I said in the last video, I do the front levers progressions, but I felt myself and I saw that I am not straight, I'm going a little bit down, so I step back and I'm again in the semi-tucked front lever, so that I first master perfectly this form, and then I will move on to the harder progression. It's always better to step back than learn in the wrong technique and try to master something when you're not at that level. And sometimes I also train on the ring muscle-up during the pull days. Here you can see the transformation. Also, I figured out I'm gonna start doing the progressions on this wall because it's better. There's nothing behind me on this wall, so it's better to show the progressions on this wall. As far as look and feel go, I feel like I gained quite a lot, but on the scale it's just 1 more kilo, so probably gaining like 1 kilo per phase, which is not much, but every kilo counts. In exercising. It takes time to gain something, especially when you're an ectomorph. So I think that it's good, at least 1 kilo per month. At least I'm gaining something. But as far as the strength goes, especially the ring strength, it totally blew up the chart. So this is really great strength training program, and I am a little bit more experienced. So if you're not that experienced, you will probably also gain way more than I do. And also I'm sometimes training quite late, and I'm going to sleep quite late, so if you have these bad habits in check, you will gain even more. Otherwise, I think I'm doing everything right, so it should be good. And another really great exercise that is in this phase in the pull day is the single arm row, and I was really excited how easier it was than I thought. I mean, you're basically not holding with one arm, just with one arm, and you're pulling yourself. I thought that's really hard, but it actually isn't. Basically, you're on the tripod, so you have 2 legs and 1 hand, so it's actually not. When you're more thinking about it, it's actually not that hard, but it really does look impressive. So that's really great exercise. Anyway guys, this was my take on the phase 2 of Body by Rings by FitnessFAQs. Definitely stay tuned to subscribe for the phase 3 that will be coming up, and I will also do some more interesting videos, so it will really be worth it for subbing. It will really make me feel more happy and motivate me more to do more videos like this, and even some other videos. And if you want to support me even more, give this video a like, I will really appreciate it. Every like is a smile on my face, and I'm really excited for phase 3 because I saw how which exercises are there, and it will be hell, it will be great. So until then, see you in the next one.